Hello, welcome to the Lilliputian Librarian. Today we will be reading a book from the world of Claris called Ollie and Basil, The Dashing Frogs of Travel by Hess. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. On a beautiful street were two fabulous frogs, who lived side by side and were both clever clogs. Yet weirdly this great pair had never once met, not even crossed paths with their morning baguettes. On one side lived Ollie, an inventor at heart, who delighted in taking all objects apart. He put them together, built fanciful things, like hovercraft couches and skateboards on springs. While his plan was to help other creatures get round, his inventions just never could get off the ground. His latest contraption he was too scared to try, for what good is a jetpack if it doesn't fly? Next door lived Basil, who wore a beret. He was full of ideas and he drew them all day. He wanted to fill the world up with delights and drew golden balloons in skies ever so bright. But actually making things wasn't his shtick. He just didn't know how to make machines tick. And that made him worry that he'd never explore beyond his own town, let alone his front door. The frogs were held back from achieving success by the fear that their dreams would not ever impress. Then one day cried Ollie, "My jetpack is dusty. I must try it out soon, or it will get rusty." And Basil exclaimed, "If I gave it a go, my balloon might just work, even if it went slow." But the frogs didn't know that they'd soon rendezvous until fate stepped in and showed them what to do. The next day, something strange in the sky caught their eye. A contest to enter. Can you make a pig fly? A smart pig was seeking the best of the best to help her cross a river without a life vest. "Oh, wow," Basil said, "this must be a sign." All his hopes flared. First place could be mine. On the day of the contest, there was buzz on the street. From far and away, creatures came to compete. A lizard with long limbs arrived with a blimp, while a catapult set up was towed by a chimp. A rabbit with rockets and a hang-gliding quail queued up behind a slingshotting snail. Basil was first. Could he make this pig fly? Would his golden balloon make it up to the sky? At first things looked good, and his entry took flight. But it started to wobble. The pig held on tight. "I don't like that sound," she called out in fright, as something went wrong and her pink face turned white. The balloon then went pop, and the pig gave a groan. "This is a disaster," said Basil and moaned. Ollie was next, and he got the pig ready, strapped the pack to her back. "Okay then, hold steady." As the jetpack jumped wildly, the pig looked askance. Will this thing really fly, or is there no chance? Then the jetpack took off, with the pig all but stranded. You could not even see where the entry had landed. A glum-looking Ollie let out a small wail. "I can't make you fly, and my jetpack's a fail." The jetpack had crashed at a very weird angle, next to something gold in a big shiny tangle. While Basil stood frowning at his failed balloon, from a distance there came a victorious tune. The pig was announcing the contest's grand winner. It was Henri the Hedgehog's parachute spinner. Ollie gave a sad sigh. Guess I'm going nowhere. Me neither, said Basil. My idea is just hot air. Ollie looked at his jetpack. I did not realize it would take off so fast and fly right through the skies. Perhaps if I'd drawn up a detailed design, first prize in the contest would have been mine. Basil kicked his balloon. How I wish that I knew how to make this inflate and then fly straight at true. I could sketch but not build. I'm not some engineer. Then he looked up and said, Wait, I've had an idea. If we worked as a team, Basil dared to propose, we could plan and build something quite brilliant. Who knows? The other frog grinned, looking much more light-hearted. I'm Ollie, he said. Now should we get started? So the pair started working, nervous but excited. Their passion for creating suddenly reignited. They hammered and honed and soon finally tuned what looked like a powered-by jetpack balloon. And each frog soon realized that this was his dream, working together in a wonderful team. Launch day soon approached. I feel nervous, I know. The pair held their hands, then their breath, and pushed go. And in unison let out an almighty wow! Up and away, victorious at last. The pair made it happen and were having a blast. They sailed high in the sky to the French mountainside, where a chic little mouse was in need of a ride. She hopped right aboard and they flew through the air, one mouse from the mountains and her debonair pair. They landed in Paris and the mouse left to roam, while our fabulous frogs turned around to go home. What a brilliant first flight! They had conquered their fears. They hugged one another and shed a few tears. I really loved helping that chic little mouse, Basil said. All we need is a much bigger house. Then we can make more machines to go round. Ollie smiled shyly. Come see what I found. While in the balloon he had seen their new base, where they build new machines plus a rocket to space. They take those machines and put them in high gear to help move other creatures from far and from near. So that is the story of Ollie and Basil and how they became the dashing frogs of travel. The end.